All right, this morning we are calling all entrepreneurs, influencers, and others. It is time now to BYOB, build your own brand. And this morning, Andrew Nguyen is co-founder and CEO of the O Agency. He's also here with some tips and some advice for people looking to build their brand or simply rebrand. Andrew, thank you for coming in. I've known you, obviously, since we were back in high school, and so it's just always nice to have a really nice reunion in here. But over and beyond that, just being able to watch your journey. I mean, now the co-founder of a multi-million-dollar agency. For those who are not familiar with the O Agency, let the folks know.
Yeah, we started as a marketing agency, did a lot of website branding, worked a lot of pro athletes, and that led to a lot of success for us. And now we focus a lot on experiential events. We also are a full-service AVL production company, so audio, video, lighting. We like to build like music festival-style stages for like boring business conferences and stuff like that. So that's what we love to do. It allows us to kind of grow and build community, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, really cool. BYOB, let's get to that because I've watched literally from the concept, right, of build your own brand. I mean, it was a tour all throughout the country, and then it morphed into a conference that has just grown, I mean, by thousands that people look forward to every year. So tell me about BYOB, the Build Your Own Brand Conference, and just why you decided to launch it in the first place.
I love events, right? I think events has so much more depth. I read something recently that said I'd rather have an event with 100 people than have a social media post with 1,000 likes, for example, right? Like, you know, the people that are there, they love you, they support you, they want to grow with you. And so that's what we did. We've done this way before the pandemic started, and we can tell that as we build these events, not only is our business growing, but our audience, our community online is growing as well. So a lot of people don't look at events as the main thing to do, but it's a huge, substantial way to grow your business.
And when it comes to events, I know Forbes also called your BYOB conference the go-to event for diverse entrepreneurs and creatives. Just so much success there, but over and beyond that, just the success that you've helped so many others create, which is just so admirable, Andrew, truly.
Thank you.
So we put the call out to several entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs who sent in some videos. Some people have some questions for you when it comes to rebranding or building the brand awareness. And so we do want to toss to our first entry. His name is Mike Smothers. And take a look at this.
Hey, my name is Mike. I'm the founder of Obscure House Candle Company. I got into the hobby over the pandemic and eventually decided to turn it into a business. It was a pretty exciting time, as it's been in planning for quite a while. And my packaging, my brand new packaging, just arrived. I plan on using social media as a primary way to engage with customers, market my product, and could use all the help I could possibly get my hands on.
All right, so Mike owns a small business. The candles, they look good. I bet they smell good, but he told you what he's struggling with. So for someone with a small business like this in particular, what's some advice when it comes to increasing brand awareness?
Sure, I'll give 2 or 3 things. Congratulations, Mike. The product looks amazing, right? I think 2 or 3 things I would look at. One is when you're launching a consumer packaged goods, CPG type of product, I think putting it out there and doing a giveaway is probably the fastest way to get your product out there. People need to touch it, feel it. Ray J, I remember he said when he launches his products, glasses and scooters, he gives away 25% of his inventory. Again, people have to really touch it, feel it, give reviews. That's kind of how, like, the best way to grow. The other thing I'll say too that's really, really important is if you do, if you actually build a community, right? I had a friend, she was a painter, but she started building a community like girls who paint, right? And then there's like niches around there, such as Black girls who paint, Latina girls who paint. And her brand grew substantially because she created this vision that was much bigger than herself. And because of that, she was able to influence the influencers and 10x her growth in her product and get it out there more.
Look at that. So create the experience, get reviews so you can perfect the product. And then, like you say, build a community around it of supporters. And that's how you get your niche. All right, let's also toss it to our next entry here. We were talking about the restaurant industry. We do want to pull up
I'm Margaret Thompson.
And I'm Grant Thompson.
And we're the owners of the DC Shot Pie.
We've been in business for 4 years, and right now we have we're advertising on social media and Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and we like to know what else can we do for more brand awareness.
Yes.
All right, and like I said, so many people can relate to this too in the restaurant and food and beverage industry.
Yeah, I think the food industry is very interesting and fun, right? I think obviously you can hire someone to like take nice photos, do videos, all that good stuff, but I'll tell you the best way is to be as polarizing as possible, right? I'll give an example. Let's say like when Taylor Swift was really popular during the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Like make like a Taylor Swift style pizza, right? Or like right now, LSU, the Final Four, right? Like a purple pizza. Do things that it's not even gonna cost you any extra money, but it allows you to be extremely creative and allows you to go viral much faster.
Wow, and you hit a keyword too, viral, right? Because these days, social media too. You heard them say they use social media, but this is a unique approach to
Correct.
how to really draw some attention and, like
Correct.
you say, polarize it. All right, we have another inquiry. This is from Jawan Blocker from Maryland. He says that since last August, he's lost over 30 pounds, and he's turned to Facebook, Instagram to encourage other professionals to really take their health seriously. His long-term goal is to become a spokesperson on health-related issues like obesity. His goal here, from what I saw, he wants to start a podcast. He says that he's struggling with how to broaden his audience. And I know podcasting is really big these days. So when it comes to launching a podcast, you see his idea here. When it comes to health and fitness, where should you even start?
Yeah. This is awesome. It's actually funny. One of my clients, his name is David Shantz, and he hosts a yearly podcast summit. Love to give him a free ticket if we can connect with him and have him come out. I think he'll be around lots and lots of people that will encourage him and teach him like marketing. He needs to learn how to market. He needs to learn all the industries around it. So I think going to events like the podcast summit, ClickFunnels, Go High Level, these industry style events will teach him everything he needs to know and will just allow him to be around the people that are also learning with him.
All right, Andrew Nguyen of the O Agency, BYOB, Build Your Own Brand. I'd like to call you a brand master.
Thank you.
Just thank you so much for taking time to just give these people some advice. Again, we had so many entries via email. We may have to do a part 2, bring you back in. We appreciate you, Andrew. Folks can follow you. We put your information up on there one more time on Instagram.
Brand with Drew.
And theoagency.com. All right, thank you so much, Andrew.